So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war, but war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Every voyage begins with a plan. A vision etched on parchment, foretelling glory or downfall. It is in our nature to conquer what others fear. Death and dishonor, fame and fortune. The life of a sea captain is one of duty and relentless pursuit. True riches are not in gold and jewels, but in the stories we bring back and the legend we become. We arrive, but never at our final destination. So we chart our next course. We sail, we fight, we endure, for the voyage is life, and life is the voyage.
理由は知らないけど、このこじんまりしたコンビニはおばさんにとってすっごく大事なものみたい。いつだか言ってたな。お店を経営するってのはただ物を売るだけじゃないって。それは人々の営みだって。何気ない日常とその中で起きるほんの小さな触れ合い。 毎晩顔を見せてくれるおじいさんはペットのご褒美を探してるんだ。くたびれた様子のサラリーマンはいつも雑誌を立ち読みした後、カップ麺と炭酸を手に取るんだよ。おばさんが言ってたのってこういうことだったのかな。この場所にはたくさんの一瞬が詰まってるんだ。ちゃんと目を凝らしてないと見逃しちゃうような、そんなほんの一瞬がね。けどね、ちゃんと見ててあげると一瞬が紡ぐ物語が見えるようになるの。そしてね、ここにいるたったそれだけで君もその一部になるんだよ。
Welcome to the Dinosaur Integration Network, or DIN for short. Our organization brings groundbreaking, sustainable breeding programs to a global clientele of demanding site owners. We are taking paleocuration into exciting new territory. Where previous pioneers exclusively synthesized female dinosaurs, we are also creating males. These animals aren't assets to us, but the beginning of a new evolution. And do keep an eye on the young dinosaurs. They can inherit more than just appearances. Every site must be a perfect balance of security and spectacle. Protecting our guests is crucial, but so is inspiring the next generation. As with any project of this scale, not everything will go according to plan. As the park manager, you'll also need to assess emerging situations and get them under control. It won't be easy, but that's why we're hiring the best. DIN is here to make a difference. Now, I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but please...
Caution, gate opening.
This is your first and final warning. DIN must not continue.
the Shire, time moves at just the right pace. Each day reveals new possibilities for curious hobbits. And every season brings so much to savor and discover. With the passage of time, the land changes, bringing new colors, new rhythms, and new moments to cherish. Tend to your garden and bring life to the land. Find joy in shaping a home that feels just right. Explore, trade, and celebrate the small joys that make each day special. On July 29th, the wait is over. Your Hobbit life begins. Every detail is yours to shape. And no matter the season, hobbits will always have time for foraging, friendship, and of course, food. Lots and lots of food. Welcome home, Hobbit.
Welcome to the city of limitless possibilities, where your dreams become reality. Welcome to the paradise. The most realistic world simulation powered by AI.
Hey, are you a real person or an NPC?
I don't have time for your nonsense. Move along.
Hey, what's your name?
Hey, not sure if we've met. I'm Thomas. I work over at the shop down the street.
Hi, I'm Alex. How's it going?
Hi, Alex. I'm Eva. Welcome to the Paradise Game. I'm super excited to hear all about your day.
Get ready for missions, shootouts, jobs, and daily in-game activities. Earn money and crypto to build your empire. Live the life. Buy real estate, businesses, cars, stylish clothes, and more. See you in paradise.
Behold, Governor, Roman grandeur. This is yours. Not this. This. This is the beginning of your journey, Governor, and the first step in building your legacy. Build across the land and build to great heights.